So, welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for Friday. Finally, freaking Friday. Knock out another one. May 3rd, 2024. I can't believe we're into May already. It means it's going to get hot and sticky. All right. Hey, please visit the BuckeyeCast.com. Everything you could ever want Buckeye related is there. You got the video vault full of video highlights, recruiting highlights, anything you need. And you got the gear, the t-shirt shop, hats, water bottles, accessories, funtivities, shirts, whatever you want. So check it out, the BuckeyeCast.com, excuse me. And if there's something you're looking for, just reach out to me, send me a message, and I'll find it for you. All right. Today, we're talking some recruiting updates. Did you know? This is going to blow your freaking socks off. Can't believe I said that. This is going to blow your mind. Did you know that Ohio is becoming the high school quarterback epicenter, the capital, I don't know what the other words I could use there, but Ohio is a recruiting epicenter, I guess. That's the best way to put it. We are creating quarterbacks. So we're going to talk about that. First, though, we want to talk about Tavien St Clair, and then we got a little bit of stick it in you for the cheaters up north. So let's start with Tavien. Tavien was at the Elite 11 a couple weeks ago, and he put on a show. This guy, he's bigger. He's up to like 6'4" now. Let me check his measurements here. Yeah, 6'4", 225, man. And he's just entering, he's still in his junior year, so he's not even into his senior year yet. So, you know, Tavien, TSC as we call him here, out of Bellefontaine, #1 player in the state, the great state of Ohio, #4 quarterback in the class, number 17 player in the class. He is a 5-star. I think he's going to continue to get a ratings boost until he gets to that perfect 1,000. So anyway, even though he's been committed to the Buckeyes for almost a year, the number 4 ranked quarterback, still is kind of unknown to the national media. Nobody really has been talking about him until this Elite 11 event. St. Clair became the latest Buckeye commit to earn a spot at the Elite 11 finals. That's June 18th to the 20th in Los Angeles. Finally, the world will get to see the 6'4", 225-pound quarterback. Rankings analysts from the major recruiting networks said, quote, that is what a 5-star quarterback looks like at this event. Yeah, no shit, Chet. Where you been? You should have been around last year. You'd probably shit yourself. Anyways, it's not just one thing about TSC. Obviously, he's got the prototypical size that you want, but he's also very natural. He has a smooth throwing motion, and he can rip it when he has to, but he also shows an understanding and more advanced touch and location. Right. So back in February, he won the accuracy challenge at the NFL, the next one's thing at the Super Bowl, that competition. He was the most accurate passer there. And the physical traits are clear, but his personality, his work ethic, the competitive fire, and humility really make TSC stand out. I got to start using his name probably. He probably doesn't like TSC. Anyway, combine all that with sense of confidence that's building and all the hard work that he's put in over the last 2 years, and he's really got a special combination going here, and it's going to be really cool to see this on the field. 2 years ago at the Massillon event, he was 6'3", 175 pounds as a freshman. He flashed athletically, but wasn't ready for big-time college football, obviously. Then last year, his transformation really began. He weighed in at 207, and he got stronger, more confident, and then came the offer from Ryan Day and the Buckeyes. This year at 225, Tavien looks like a college quarterback. He's been polishing his skills, throwing on the run or from the pocket with timing, touch, and accuracy. So in 3 quick years, he's really skyrocketed, but there's no room to get better. There's still room to get better and more consistent, but the future's so bright, man. He's got to wear shades. He does wear some sweet wraparound Oakleys. Those are cool. But anyways, so he's kind of our headliner for the epicenter of quarterback development here in Ohio. The Buckeyes, Ohio's always been a great football state. I mean, what position players do you think of? What positions do you think of when you think of Buckeye State football? I think running backs, linebackers, corners, O-line, D-line. Not really quarterbacks roll off, the tip of my tongue, but that's going to change soon. The OHSAA approving the 7-on-7 tournaments in spring is huge for people from Ohio. That means these quarterbacks are going to get more time in spring to work on their passing, all their techniques, getting coached up, which is huge. So, and of course, they'll be able to do all these 7-on-7 circuits, all over the country. But last week they had 4 in-state quarterbacks who are committed to Power 5 programs work out. Obviously, Tavien St Clair. These guys were all at the Elite 11 thingamajig. So first was Scotty Fox, 6'2", 210, out of Menor, Ohio. He's a 3-star, 8'6", 6'4", number 47 QB in the class. This is 2025. Also there was Mason Heinschel. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Heinschel, yeah. 6'2", 200 pounds from Oregon, Ohio, goes to Clay High School. 8'5", 1'1", number 66 quarterback in the class, but he's got offers from Pitt, all the MAC schools, Coastal Carolina. So look for him to get a ratings boost as these camps, come around in May and June. So, and then you got Brendan Ward. He's from Gahanna Lincoln in Columbus, 6'3", 200 pounds. He's a number 47 quarterback in the 2025 class. He's got offers from Kentucky, Boston College, MAC schools. So I'm bringing these guys up because A, they were at this Elite 11 event, and B, these guys are going to become better rated. They're going to grow and probably get some better offers. So Ryan Montgomery did not compete in the Elite 11 event, recent Georgia commit, of course. Then you got Jamison Kitna. Yes, you might remember his dad, John Kitna. He's out of Lakota East. Yeah. He's 8'5", number 65 quarterback, but he had an injury last year. So he had offers he was committed to Houston, I believe, decommitted, has MAC offers, Liberty, Indiana. So look for Jamison Kitna to get a bump here as he goes through the camp circuit. Walter Moses, 6'4", 185 from Perry, Ohio, prior to the 419. Committed to Toledo, but he's got offers across the country. Arkansas State, Coastal Carolina, the MAC, of course. He's a number 72 quarterback. And then you got Kitna did have a major injury last year that cost him most of his season. So your rating is always going to be shitty if you didn't play. But let him get in the camps and stuff like that. You also had Grant Kinney. He has size and athleticism. He has an offer from Bowling Green. Then in class of 2026 guys from Ohio, you got Nathan Bernhard and Levi Davis. Bernhard is 6'5", 227. That's class of 2026, man, out of Ashland. He's a 4-star, 9063, number 17 quarterback in the class. Got offers from Duke, Iowa State, Louisville. Those are going to continue to roll in. He's a big kid, man, 6'5". Then you got Levi Davis, 5'11", 175 out of Olentangy Orange in the Columbus area. He's a 3-star, 8600, number 37 quarterback. He's got all the MAC offers, and I'm sure he'll get some more big time offers rolling in. But those guys stood out at the Elite 11 event. Also, the football seems to jump off of Davis's hand. He's got huge athletic upside. His talent, obviously, is what catches your eye. Bernhardt has the size that everybody wants, but he'll need to get more consistent in his mechanics if he's going to grow his game heading into the summer. So he has double-digit offers, and he'll be a Power 5 quarterback. So, yeah, we're going to continue to see the level of quarterback play increase and rise in the state of Ohio now that 7-on-7's legalized. So that's great news for the Buckeyes. You got Tavien St Clair on campus all the time. That's paying dividends. Coaches are getting a chance to work with him on the mental side of the game, even earlier than any of their recent quarterbacks, and that'll pay off when he enrolls in January. But the Buckeyes have been waiting for another in-state QB to come along, like a Joe Burrow, and looks like going forward they're going to have a better chance of seeing more Joe Burrows come through the state and rise within the state at the quarterback position. So can't wait to see it. Let's talk 2026. New quarterback offer went out. Chip Kelly was in North Carolina on Tuesday to check out fast rising 26 quarterback Faison Brandon. All right, let's look him up here. He's 6'4", 195 out of Greensboro, North Carolina. High 4-star, 9693, number 53 player in the class, number 4 quarterback, number 3 player in North Carolina. He's got offers from Bama, LSU, Florida State, Tennessee, us, obviously. But Kelly offered him right after his workout, and Brandon's the 10th quarterback offer that Ohio State has put out for the 26th class. Right now is when you start locking in. If you're Ryan Day and Chip Kelly, you start locking in on your priorities at quarterback for that 26th class. Brandon completed 191 of 277 passes for 3,000 yards, 36 touchdowns, only 3 picks in his sophomore year. He also had 528 yards rushing and 9 TDs. He became a hot name nationally in the last few weeks. The relationship with Ohio State is new, but Brandon said he wants to get to know the Ohio State staff soon, so he'll probably set up a visit in June to see the Buckeyes in person. Last little nugget recruiting-wise, Marquise Davis, the running back out of Cleveland Heights, I believe, he commits to Kentucky. What? Tony Alford lost another recruiting battle, but to Kentucky? Oh, my God. 4-star, 2025, Marquise Davis committed to Kentucky on Wednesday. So all the recruiting services had him crystal balled, PMS'd, or whatever other prediction shit to the cheaters. Davis was also a major OSU target at one point. Then when Benedict Alford left for the cheaters, Carlos Lachlan didn't really have a relationship with Marquise because when he was at Oregon, they never offered Davis. So not really a relationship there. And so the Buckeyes are in great shape for high priority running backs like Bo Jackson in state, and then Jordan Davison, the top running back in the class. So there's a chance that the Buckeyes take a 3rd running back in this class too. Don't rule that out. But hey, Byron Lewis has an official visit scheduled to Ohio State for June 14th. But hey, my advice for Alford is keep going all in for the South Florida running backs. Get him up there to the cheaters. Get him up there for a visit. What could go wrong? It's always worked out for you, Alford. So I don't see Ohio State taking Byron Lewis in a 3-man class, but he can come for the visit, I guess. Free steak. So that's all I got for you today on a huge recruiting podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.